Hey, what's up, Coach? Welcome back to the podcast. And if you're brand new here, make sure and go listen back to the hundreds of episodes we already have. We have a ton of content. And if you enjoy our podcast, subscribe to it. Make sure to leave us some positive feedback here on iTunes. In today's episode, something that I probably should have done a long time ago when I first started this podcast. And I never really talked about this that much until recently, and I talked about this on a mastermind call, but this is something that you need to start doing if you're not doing it yet. All right, I'm going to just paint this picture for you. But let's say you have 50,000 Instagram followers and you're pumping out content. You have a lot of parents and kids that are following you. You've built this brand. And let's say it's taken you a couple years to build that brand. Well, if Instagram blew up tomorrow, which I'm not saying it will, but worst case scenario, if it did, then you'd have to start all the way over from scratch to build your brand again on a different platform. And instead of doing that, what we need to do is think smarter and think, well, how can we own our own media? And what I mean by that is we want to extract information away from social media or on social media and get those parents off of social media onto your email list. So this means you own your email list, and your email list is going to be the most valuable asset in your business. And you're hearing me say this now in 2019. I will still say this in 5 years from now. Email is not going away. You need to own that asset. And let's think about it too. If you did have a big Facebook or Instagram following, that's awesome. You should continue doing that. But if you don't have an email list, then you have nothing to rely on if those platforms for some reason fade away. And I'm not saying they're going to fade away, but you have zero control over your business if those do fade away, because then you don't have a way of reaching your clients, your customers, your prospects, whoever follows you. And if you study what I do closely, if you're on my newsletter for Build My Sports Biz, I send a daily newsletter. And I own that media. That means there's coaches from Instagram who've joined. There's coaches from YouTube that have joined. They've come through my website. And that's what you need to be building. You need to be building and owning your own media. So this way, you know you have full control of that if anything crazy happens online with Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever you use to promote what you do. All right. And if you want to learn more about that, simply head over to my website, buildmysportsbiz.com, and click on the mastermind button. I will teach you step by step, not only how to set all that up, but how to promote what you do via email so you can build your business faster. That's it for today's podcast. If you enjoyed it, make sure and share this on social media. Go check out all of our previous episodes. And if you want a free copy of our ebook called the Startup Sports Business Academy, it's an ebook and video series. If you want a free copy of that, simply leave us a review here on iTunes. When you do that, take a screenshot of it, send me a DM on Instagram, and from there, I will give you free access to that. That's it. I'll catch you tomorrow.